Those two girls almost attacked you at the training field, he said coldly. He saw that, is that why Debbie and Kara retracted from me, and here I was thinking I scared them. Well, I can take care of myself and I need to go home to check on my little brother, I said, trying to move past me, but he blocked my path. I glared daggers at him, but his face was placid. I attempted to run past him, but his large hand easily caught me and gently pushed me back. Don't fucking lay your hands on me, I hissed. The bedroom door opened and King Wyatt stepped out, glowering at his gamma, before looking at me. What's going on? He's not letting me leave, I sneered. I leave you for 3 minutes, and you are already running away from me. I told you, she's a bird this one. She doesn't hesitate to use those short legs of hers, Gamma Jet said seriously. King Wyatt chuckled and my heart skipped a bit. He circled his arm around my waist and pulled me closer to him. Don't leave me, he told me. He turned his head to the Gamma and growled dangerously, don't fucking touch her. Unless you're protecting her, Jet nodded and left quietly. I'm going home, Lucas is alone, I told him, and he held my hand and walked me to my house. Surprisingly, he decided to enter the house. He bent down a little at the door and I giggled. This is my home, I said. He looked around with his eyes. You have a lovely home. Thank you. The house was not large like any other in the pack, but it was home, cozy, and fully furnished. Luca walked into the room we were in and froze at the sight of the intimidating king. He took a step back, his eyes fixed on me. Luca, come here, I said. He reluctantly walked towards me, all while keeping his gaze on Wyatt. This is King Wyatt, and Wyatt, this is my baby brother, Lucas Wade. The king crouched down to his level and smiled, a full genuine one. Hello, Lucas, it's very nice to meet you. Luca looked at me first before shaking his hand. The boys were awkward around each other at first, but the air lightened up when Wyatt asked about a match my brother was watching. Yes, he's only the best player ever. Colin is the best, but don't let Aspen hear you, the king agreed. The two were now engaging in discussion about the football players when I stood up to prepare dinner for us. Reaching the kitchen, I preheat the oven and got out chicken breasts from the freezer to make homemade chicken nuggets and chips. An hour later, I was done with everything along with the salad. I heard the doorbell ring and asked Luca to get it while I did some last-minute touch. Audie, there are big men outside and are scaring me, he hollered, and I went to check. It was Beta Aspen and Gamma Jet. What are you doing at my home? I pointed at them. Oh, the undersized bird is scary now, Gamma Jet taunted. I was about to retort when my mate stood in front of me. Stop, you two, the king sighed. I stepped away, making room for the two men. Just like their king had done earlier, they also inspected the place with their eyes before taking a seat. The room seemed small with tall, huge men there. Hot men. Their aura was surrounding the whole house, and I was surprised I didn't bolt out of there. What are we watching tonight? The beta asked as I go back into the kitchen. I had to make more food.